Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
My folks back home got lights at night thanks to what we're doing here. Stay out. All the juice from Hoover flows right through the Dorado, and we send it west to keep the home lights burning.
Wish I could have
My folks back home got lights at night, thanks to...
been there to see Caesar die. What an asshole.
Is it me, or has the Brotherhood stopped engaging us? Smartest move they ever made, you ask me.
Only combat I've seen lately was shooting some geckos.
Thank you for visiting New Vegas.
As you can see, Vegas is humming along. I've tested my C3I broadcasting arrays. Everything is in order. And just in time, as it turns out, the forces of Caesar's Legion are on the march, establishing a staging area east of the dam. Their assault could begin at any moment, so that's where you'll be heading, if you're ready. Hoover Dam. Indeed they do. An army that'll be too distracted with killing. Your objective is to You may remember how the bunker at the fort was rather dimly lit. Well, just like the Lucky 38, it needs a big jolt of electricity to power up. You've already uploaded the new operating system to the Securitrons. All they need is power, and they'll be in fighting trim. We've accomplished a great deal, you and I.
You must get to the control room and install the override chip.
Keep fighting! You like that?
Location Bravo, Bravo, Charlie. The doctor is coming. Unit 23, await reinforcement from Unit 42. All units, beware, we are receiving help from a non-NCR military asset. Snipers in position. Repeat, snipers in position. What the fuck is happening on this strip? I'm getting reports that someone just bombed the embassy. It sounds like the Omertas are mounting some sort of attack on the strip. They are receiving heavy casualties from the Securitrons and other casinos. Deploying Battalion 14 to the southwestern flank.
Stop
Unit 23, await reinforcement from Unit 42.
You shouldn't be here. Damn it, hold on.
I knew you'd make it. Resourceful as always. The override module is functioning properly. I'm rerouting power to the Securitron vault at the fort as we speak. I just need you to head over to the East Power Plant. When you return, Tom... Oh, and before you go, grab that printout spooling from the console here. Those papers. I thought you might enjoy the honor of
Snipers in position. Repeat, snipers in position.
Let's get going.
They're coming out of the walls, man. They're coming out of the walls. Deploying Battalion 14 to the southwestern flank. McCarran just exploded. I'm not getting any reports of any fighting, but the monorail is gone for sure. We aren't going to be able to reinforce the strip against the Omerta assault there. How the fuck did this happen? Jesus. Unit 4, reinforce Unit 8. Unit 15, reinforce Unit 16 at Defense Point Sigma Delta. Snipers in position. Repeat, snipers in position. All unit command, relay your current position and status. Game over, man. Game over. Delta Squad, redeploy. Location Bravo, Bravo, Charlie. The doctor is coming. There is a confirmed report that the Legion mounted a simultaneous assault at Camp Forlorn Hope. Forlorn Hope has sustained heavy casualties, but the fortification stands. We have successfully defended Forlorn Hope. Snipers in position. Repeat, snipers in position. Delta Squad, redeploy. Location Bravo, Bravo, Charlie. The doctor is coming.
Keep fighting!
Unit 23, await reinforcement from Unit 42. Deploying Battalion 14 to the southwestern flank. Troopers have managed to contain several small riots that were breaking out in the area surrounding New Vegas.
An envoy of Vegas. Many graves in the East are filled with those who said as much, with braver words, not backed by strength. It is Kaiser's will, this gate to the West. Kaiser's will is the will. The West shall fall as the East fell, and all... Enough work.
Had enough?
All units, be aware we are receiving help from a non-NCR military asset. All unit command, relay your current position and status. Delta Squad, redeploy. Snipers in position. Repeat, snipers in position. Deploying Battalion 14 to the southwestern flank. Delta Squad, redeploy. Rangers have managed to hold off a Legion attack at Camp Golf. Some casualties, but Camp Golf stands. Unit 15 reinforced Unit 16 at Defense Point Sigma Delta. All unit commands, relay your current position and status. Unit 23, await reinforcement from Unit...
Caesar on the cross. Been a long time since I've seen the kind of work you've laid down today. A damn long time. And the screams of those Legion bastards as they kick dirt running east like a choir. Speaking of, that crazy light show over the fort? What the fuck was that? Some kind of thumb of God you called down? Amazing. Fucking amazing. Could use 100 of you. Just scatter you over the... Gambling? What, you looking to start a game now that the smoke's died down? What is this Brahmin shit? I'm not getting the feeling we're all about to... What the hell are you talking about? What is this? Free economic zone of New Vegas. Demands NCR's immediate withdrawal. Withdraw? Like fucking... This paper of yours isn't fit. You know I won't surrender the... We held this place for years. Kicked one-legged out of here so hard, Caesar burned him to a crisp. It's our... I'll fight. Looking to make a deal then. If you're buying our ear for the moment, Hoover Dam's more than a fistful of caps to my superiors. Vegas is interesting. The East, that'll take too long to build up to generate capital. Of course, since you'd have to guard it during that time, don't know. Could go either way. Willing to tackle the caravan families. In fact, that's such a shitty job, those caravan families will be the one bottle capping you to death inch by inch. And that sounds good to me. Be a nice turnabout from your friend House. Look, House, Vegas, it's pretty. Got you blinded a bit maybe. But NCR's got... And if you say no, keep in mind with... I'm not going to throw away the...
You know, I've had thousands of employees in my time. Few. Your performance has been nothing short. Back to Vegas, shall we? I really should do something about that monorail with all the new resources at hand. I can make sure it not only runs, but runs on time. Always bothered me, the imprecision. The General's accident was... In any case, Vegas might see a dip in revenue for a year or two. But eventually, the tourists will come flooding back, and Vegas will be a... This is just the...
And so the courier who had cheated death in the cemetery outside Goodsprings cheated death once again, and the Mojave Wasteland was forever changed. Mr. House's Securitron army took control of Hoover Dam and the Strip, pushing both the Legion and the exhausted NCR out of New Vegas. Mr. House continued to run New Vegas his way, a despotic vision of pre-war glory. The streets were orderly, efficient, cold. New Vegas continued to be the sole place in the wasteland where fortunes were won and lost in the blink of an eye. The courier, cruel and merciless, had ensured that Mr. House would maintain complete control over New Vegas and everyone in it. Mr. House afforded her every luxury at his disposal in the Lucky 38, mostly as a reward, but partly out of fear.
Though some super mutants in Nightkin continued to journey to the legendary Utopia, they found little trace of its existence. Some eventually found their way to Jacobstown, but many wandered off into the wastes, confused and disheartened.
Mr. House showed little interest on the Boomers, who eventually began venturing out to Nellis to meet and trade with travelers.
Buried beneath tons of rubble, the Mojave chapter of the Brotherhood of Steel was no more. Those few who were outside the Hidden Valley bunker when it was destroyed settled into new lives, or headed west to find a new chapter to join.
Their leaders destroyed by the courier, the fiends scattered throughout the wasteland. Without the organization of Motor Runner, Cook, Violet, and Driver Nephi, they were easy prey.
After Mr. House gained control of New Vegas, he sent a Securitron to Goodsprings as a token of appreciation for helping the courier. Victor was a mixed blessing, however, as he continually monitored the town for Mr. House.
Cass lived to see Hoover Dam in its old world glory, humming with power the likes of which the Mojave had never seen. Vegas burned brighter than ever. Securitrons filled the streets, and Cass's heart skipped, just a little. Her last words were to the dam, and to herself. We were going full speed ahead, but facing backwards the whole time.
Flush with his victory, Mr. House sent Securitrons into Freeside, thinking to increase his control over the area. When fighting broke out, the Kings fought valiantly, but were no match for the armored killing machines, and were wiped out to the last man.
Though Novak was a low-priority target for the Legion, many of Novak's citizens died in its defense. In the weeks that followed, several Bright followers returned to Novak to help restore its defenses, allowing it to remain independent of NCR.
Armed with a wide array of improvised explosives and stolen weapons, the Vault 19 Powder Gang tormented the Mojave Wasteland for years. Citizens of the NCR were favorite targets, and they always suffered the worst fates.
Despite NCR's pledge to support Prim, they abandoned the town after their loss to Mr. House. As repayment for their NCR loyalty, Mr. House sends Securitrons to Prim to protect it and collect heavy taxes from its citizens.
And so the courier's road came to an end, for now. In the new world of the Mojave Wasteland, fighting continued, blood was spilled, and many lived and died just as they had in the old world. Because war never changes.
Sure, later.
Self-control is a virtue. You're bad for Vegas. You don't belong here.
Things are getting stranger every day.
back to the Mr. New Vegas show. The show with, in my opinion, which I respect, the best-looking audience around. Somebody prove me wrong? And now the news. According to a new report, violent crime is on a sharp decline in New Vegas. The report credits the decline of the population of fiends in the area. In possibly related news, local chem dealers report an overall decrease in their standard of living. One more story for you. Patrons of the Ultra-Lux are questioning whether its pricey restaurant, the Gourmand, is overstating the fullness of its wait list. Those who claim to have dined at the restaurant find the food appealing, but say many tables remain empty. We'll have more news for you at the top of the hour. Have you ever been in love with a celebrity? Now come on, you don't have to be shy. I feel it between us two. Sometimes you can't help being mad about the boy.
I know it's stupid to be mad about the boy. I'm so ashamed of it, but must admit the sleepless nights I've had about the boy. On a silver screen, he melts my foolish heart every single scene. Though I'm quite aware that here and there are traces of the cat about the boy. Lord knows I'm not a fool, girl. I really shouldn't care. Lord knows I'm not a schoolgirl in the flurry of will it ever be wrong? This odd diversity of misery and joy. I'm feeling quite insane and young again.